And greetings my lovelies, and thank you for stopping by the channel today. Yes, I have been gone for a hot minute. No, I have not died. Let's just basically say I had to completely rework the trajectory of my life, and if it was not pressing, then it got put to the wayside. But I'm here now, running back and rolling, so let's just go ahead and get started. I had actually intended to kind of start the channel back in January, but January is always a shit show for me. It's the new year, things are getting started, I'm trying to get my bullet journal up and running, the students are back into school and have completely forgotten how to be in school. And so January is just typically not a good month for me to pick things back up and keep on trucking. But as my wise friend Amy once said, it doesn't matter how many times you fumble or fall or just can't get things going, as long as you keep going forward, that's all that matters. So here I am at the ass end of January doing my welcome to 2024 video. So to go ahead and sort of start this video off, I'm gonna have a couple of announcements that I need to make. First and foremost, please do not forget the last light is out there in the world. I did not market or release this as well as I intended to. There was a lot of complications with the release, and then by the time life happened, I just couldn't get around to it, but it's available. And if you would like to have a signed copy, you can get that on my TikTok shop, which, and coincidentally, is the next thing that I have to talk about. I have a TikTok shop now. I had wanted to have some type of a shop for merch because not everyone who reads my books are in a position or place to come to an event to get a signed copy of it, and I've always wanted to provide a signed copy because it's the one thing people say that they really wish they could get. So now through my TikTok shop, which you can find down below, you can get that. You can also get things like character-inspired candles, character-inspired stickers, which have a Spotify like scan code on it that take you to playlists that I have made that I feel capture the vibe and the essence of the characters. There are also bookmarks and a world map that is colorized. I've updated the map based off of some new stamps that I have because I use Josh Map effects now to create my map, so I wanted to update the Tale of Blade and Darkness map, which will be in the subsequent books to come. Another thing is next November in 2025, I know it seems like forever ago, but I have to go ahead and put this out there. The Lost Guardian is reaching its 10-year anniversary for its release. It's technically releasing towards like the ass end of 2024, but me being me, I'm not gonna have anything ready at that time to actually do it. So I'm just gonna set it for 1 year later in November 2025. It'll be all 3 books from the Lost Guardian trilogy. So that is The Lost Guardian, Souls in the Dark, and Time of Prophecy all smashed together. Right now they're going through a little polishing just to catch any errors, grammatical errors, or some like misspellings that always make it through. And I have a friend of mine who is working on some illustration pieces for each of the stories. More or less like things that I find very important or think I would look cool, and she's just absolutely amazing and I cannot wait to get them. And last but not least, the big announcement for me for this year is at the end of the school year, well, so that'll be June of this year, is my last year in education. It was not a decision that I came by lightly or quickly. It's something that I've been contemplating leaving for a few years now, and I've just been trying to find a way to make that job and then my entire life sort of balance out, and it just really wasn't working for me anymore. It's sad to see the end of an era, but this will allow me to have more time to spend with my husband and the rest of my family, to have a social life, and also just allow me to have gremlin time so that I can just do what I need to recharge, because the introvert in me is like drained, beyond drained. This also allows me to make more of a go at being a self-published indie author. Yes, I have 6 books out, and yes, I have multiple projects going on, but the amount of time that I wish that I could dedicate to things like the marketing aspect of it and doing events and just random events like going to a bookstore and having an author event, or going to like a convention and having a booth to sell my book. Those are things I don't have time to do and be a teacher at the same time. It just takes too much out of me. A little nerve-wracking, but you can't get anything in this life if you don't take a few risks, as long as you have well calculated on how well you can be once you take said risk. So a little bit of a rough adjustment period, I'm pretty sure, is going to be in my future, but I am overall really excited for this next chapter in my life, and I have my nearly 10 years of being an educator to look back on and laugh at the craziness of my students. With all of those announcements said and done, here are some of the things that you can look for on the channel going into 2024. First and foremost, I have a rough plan of things that I'm going to do, videos and things like that, but I would really like to take this time to extend the offer out to you guys, my lovely subscribers. What is it that you would like to see me do? Would you like to see more book and manga reviews? Would you like more character dives? Would you like more writing help? Or just anything within the writing realm, like marketing, map making, concepts for merchandise, so on and so forth? Or do you want more of the randomness that goes on in my life, like trips, costumes and cosplays? Because I went to Hobbiton in October and I dressed up as a hobbit, and now I have the cosplay bug, which is another dangerous hobby. Or would you like more art pieces, or just sit down and talk vlogs? Just whatever it is that you would like to see me do. Comment down below, let me know, and I will add that into rotation and try to make that happen for you guys. Because I want this channel to be enjoyable for you guys and not just me sitting up here talking out of my ass and doing what I want to do all the time. It's not how the world works. As I'm getting back into the swing of things, it would be ridiculous of me to try to keep to my old schedule of a video every week. So for now, it's going to be twice a month. Primarily on a Friday is when I'm going to upload my next video. That Friday is a loose deadline. I may do it a little bit earlier, I may do it a little bit later, but just twice a week to give me time to slowly rebuild habits, because you can't like balls to the wall things when you're trying to get into a habit or back into a habit, because it's not gonna work. You gotta stick your tippy toes in and just, you know, try it out a little bit. So with all of that being said, it is time for me to bring this video to a close. Thanks for hanging out with me, even though I tend to drop off the face of the earth. I promise I'm going to try to be better about that, but hey, I'm only human and things and life is messy. So please don't forget to go ahead and follow me on all of my social medias. You can find them linked down below. And if you would like some extra content and to know of things ahead of time, go ahead and sign up for my newsletter. I release once a quarter because that is all that I can commit to. Through that, you'll be the first to know about events or get some other freebies, and you will get to participate in the Write With Me story segment, where I have a story that I am writing. It's a semi-dark fantasy with a little bit of fairy tale retellings about corrupt governments and religious systems. I get up to a particular point, and then I leave a direction up to you guys, and then I continue on from there. It's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I thoroughly enjoy it. And I know a few of my other subscribers also enjoy it as well. The first chapter is completely said and done, so if you go ahead and you sign up for it, you can read the first chapter and the first part of chapter 2. And that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and your weekend, and I will just see you on the next time. Bye!